Hey guys, it's Rasel and this is 5 reasons why relationships are like video games. Video games? What are you, some sort of nerd? Why yes. Yes I am. Number 1. The trailer / flirting. Whenever a new game is coming out, every gamer watches the trailer. And when we watch the trailer, it makes us want to know what the story is about. They put the best parts of the game in the trailer and it just makes us crazy to play it. Similarly, in a relationship, the flirting stage of the relationship is sort of like the trailer. This is when... What do you know about relationships? I'll tell you about the flirtation stage. The flirtation stage is when we want to get to know more about the girl. What she's all about, how she interacts. The flirting is what drags us in or reels us in. Number 2, first boss, first fight. You tell them about the first boss. So the first boss is very exciting for a gamer because it kind of sets the tone for the rest of the game. If the first boss is very dull and boring, you're probably gonna be like, okay, I hope the rest of the game is not like this. But when the first boss battle is epic and crazy, you're immediately like, holy shit, I can't wait to fight the next boss. From the first boss, you get to know your character better, what strategies work, what strategies don't. You get to know your skill level. And this is similar to the first fight of any relationship because it's my turn. First fight. A lot of couples, when they face the first fight, it could either make them or break them. And it really helps you get to know the relationship better because from the first fight, you kind of learn more about yourself, more about the other person, more about what works, what doesn't. And that's similar because it sets a tone for the rest of the relationship. If you have a first fight and it's left unresolved, that fight is going to come back to haunt you. But if you eventually resolve it and beat that boss, you're going to be closer. Alright. Number 3, you shouldn't rush. I'll just ignore him and say why you shouldn't rush in a relationship. In a relationship, you shouldn't rush because you want to savor every little part of it. I don't mean to be cheesy, but if you burn the flame too hot, you'll get burned. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's like if you don't slow cook your steak, it's not going to taste as good. Pretty much, you don't want to know everything about the other person within a week. You want to get to know them slowly, right? So how's that similar to a game? How is it similar? You tell me. Come on! What are you waiting for? So the reason that's similar to a game is because you don't want to rush through a game. You want to enjoy it. You don't want to beat it within a week and then have nothing to do. And what a lot of gamers tend to do is just go straight for the bosses and finish it instantly. But what they miss is hidden treasures, hidden stories, hidden side quests that the game creators put in for a reason. So when playing a game, try to venture into every nook and cranny of the map. It's there for you to have fun. Number 4, challenge. For a game, if it's completely easy and you just beat everything within one try and one go, for a casual gamer, yeah, that's fine. They just want to get through the story. But for a real gamer who loves the grind and feel accomplished when they actually beat the game, those gamers want a challenge. Otherwise, the game would be completely boring. And the reason this is similar... I'll let him say it. Thank you. So the reason that's similar to a relationship is because even in a relationship we want a challenge. We don't want someone who's not gonna push us, and we don't want someone who's completely easy, always wants to just hang out, not be productive. We want someone who keeps us on top of our game to be the best version of ourselves. I got a quote for this too. In a relationship, don't live and let live. Live and make the other person better. Thank you. Number 5, the commitment. I'm gonna start with the relationship first. In a relationship, there comes a time you know the other person like the back of your hand, you've done everything together, there's pretty much nothing else to do, and you realize that you guys been through a lot, and you see that this girl is probably worth the trouble. I know, commitment is hard, but some girls are worth it. How's that similar to a game? That's gonna be pretty hard to compare. So, to compare it for commitment, I'm gonna use a special example, and it's called an MMORPG. For those of you who don't know much about gaming, those are massive multiplayer online role-playing games. Short and simple, it's a lot of people online who try to level up and get stronger than each other. So the way commitment plays a role, everyone that's played an MMORPG before knows that there comes a point where it becomes all about the grind. Meaning, trying to get to the max level, you have to put in multiple hours, multiple days, multiple weeks, just to get one level. It pretty much becomes a chore, and you have to decide whether you like this game enough to commit to it. So anyway, that's what I was able to come up with, the similarities between relationships and a game. I know it was a long stretch. A lot of you probably disagree. Some of you may agree. Who knows? But if you have any other similarities between relationships and gaming, please do share. Leave it in the comments below. Also make sure to like the video and follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. The links are in the description down below. You want to say something? It's the end of the video. You could just say something. Okay? Surprise, mother... Why don't you subscribe, mother...